Hello, hello. It's another night of pouring some paint here. So, what we got going on here is just some ring pours that I have stretched out beyond belief at this point. I don't like the zigzaggy stuff, but it happens. Um, Not loving all that center part. Um, I did just want to let you know there's a lot of tilting, a lot of additional paint added, a lot of swiping added, and in the end I'm going to let this dry and I'm going to be painting on it a little further, just to paint in some negative space. So I'll let you watch. It does change quite a bit, so don't give up watching. If it doesn't look good, it's going to change. That's about all I have to say about this one. I'm repouring over a canvas that I've been working on. I actually deleted the video that I had posted because I did further painting on it. I was doing a part 2, but I just wasn't feeling it. It was kind of a salmony color and not my cup of tea. So because I wasn't really enjoying the colors and I wasn't enjoying really doing it, that's not a good thing. So I like to just do something that I'm really loving the colors and the composition and go from there. So I'll let you watch. It's going to change quite a bit, so just a warning. Thanks. So I'm just going to pop in here quickly and say that my normal swiping tool of choice is my palette knives, and sometimes paper towel, but I usually use paper towels when I want just a long straight, and then long in general. It's just easier to hold pieces of paper towel and pull it across than it is to keep your hand steady and push a palette knife all the way across a painting. Um, doesn't always work so well, so that's why I'm using the paper towel today. And I'll let you keep watching. Again, it's going to change quite a bit. I'm just looking for composition and colors that I like. There's many colors in this painting so far. Um, I'll try to quickly list some. The red is just Artist Loft red. It's my favorite red. It's so vibrant, and I think that's just a bright orange. There's Naples yellow. There's 24 karat gold. There's bright gold. There's neon yellow. There's magenta. There's prism violet. And there's a couple of different whites even in there. I think that's about it. There might have been some copper. Yep, there was some copper. So I will let you keep watching. That was a big stripe of gold that I just put in there, and that was way too much. And oh well, I'm going to change things up as I go along. So swiping that too to get the cells to pop up. If you know my pouring, I don't really pour for cell formulation. I pour for what I like the look of in general. So cells sometimes in certain places I like, and I just don't like a whole painting full of cells all the time. Anyway, I will let you keep watching. I should also mention there was obviously black in there, but there was purple, and there was Prussian blue and ultramarine blue as well. So can't forget those ones. So that was a really ugly swipe, and wasn't worried about it though, because I thought I would just fool around a little bit more up in that corner, because I know at this point I want that to be negative space in the end. I'm just not sure how much. So I thought I would fool around a little more. I'm contemplating whether I want to put some black paint in there and tilt off that corner. Then I'm thinking no, because I'll end up moving the rest of the paint too much. So often I just let things dry, even if they don't look good the way I'm leaving them dry, because I'll just go in and paint with my brushes. Or I might even do a little bit more pouring on the painting once the first pour is dry, if that makes sense. But I'm still contemplating what I want to do and change things up a little bit more. And my view that I'm looking up at it is different than how you see it, like I'm looking at it now in the video. The sideways view is the only thing I can do, because I work up against a wall. I have cardboard up against the wall, protect my wall. And I'm waiting to be able to order a second table so I have a lot more depth, and I can move a camera in a different place if I keep doing videos or not. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'll let you keep watching. I think I'll be adding the finished painting to this video instead of doing two separate ones, because I don't want to leave a video where it looks at the end a mess, and that's what people think the painting is going to result, the end result's going to be. So I'm going to try to keep editing it and make it shorter, and add the finalized piece at the very end, and show a little bit of how I get to the finalized piece too in another video. Anyway, long story short, I'm trying to piece it all together and make one relatively small short video. And that didn't make any sense at all. It's late. Thanks for watching. I'll let you keep watching. Alright everyone, I'm going to leave it here to dry now, and I'll be working on it further, and I'll record the process of doing that, and hope all works out and we get a nice looking piece in the end here. Thanks for watching, animals. We'll see you in the next video section. Okie dokes, so here we go. It's all dry. I'm going to start filling in the black area that I want for the negative space. So I just sort of work my way up towards the part that I want to keep. And I'm just brushing in just some plain black paint for now. Just to sort of give me my guidelines of where, there I go, I'm sort of sculpting out a little bit of the parts that I like and getting rid of the parts that I don't want there anymore. And I just do that for the rest of this painting. I just, the paintings always dry a little duller and darker, so I tend to go over them and brighten them up again a bit. So that's all I'm going to do in this section of the video. Takes me quite a while, so I'm going to try to skip through a bunch of it, and I'll speed it up a bit. Right now I'm just trying to add in a little more of the shadow areas, and it gives it a lot of depth that way. I'm still going to do something with this gold portion that swoops down at the bottom here. I might actually put a small swipe in there and give it some lacing and some cells, and that might sort of make that area stand out a little bit as far as having some texture and a unique sort of section to it, if that makes any sense. So for now I'm going to just let it dry and see what kind of colors it looks like once it's dry. I might actually put a resin coat on this one, and maybe some tinted resin areas as well. Might do some, yeah, just sort of use this as a base painting for another resin art piece. And usually when I do resin, excuse me, I end up doing a few layers of it, so I like to add some depth that way. So we'll see what we're going to do, and we're going to stop it here for tonight. Thank you. I'm going to leave this video here, and I'm going to post a second video if I do some resin art on top of it. Thanks for watching.